different. Got some new options on my phone. Thanks for the update. Okay, this is P from PBKM, and this week, pretty much just kind of catching up back in sync. The review this week is Defiance, and I'm playing on the Xbox 360. First impressions, it's not bad, but it's definitely an MMO. Okay, first thing to kind of walk you in, if you haven't purchased it already, first of all, it's connected to the television show. They are semi-interactive and thought out with each other, but not necessarily to the point where it will really matter a great deal, I'm sure, by the end. Also, too, the storylines and missions will kind of follow and flow from that, as they say, and it's kind of a thing that you'll see as you go type of deal. But I'm not really focused on that. For the most part, at the beginning of this, it took me about 2 to 3 hours to get all of it up and running, to install and register and put in my code for my little special weapon and all that stuff online, and then have it sync up with the Xbox 360, realizes that that's the version I bought and such. So that was a hassle, but that's expected with any MMO, because you go through the same hassle with like installing DC Universe on PlayStation 3. Alright, that aside from it, my video wasn't looking as awesome as per se on the demo, so I didn't see anything in game to really alter anything, but I also really didn't look either. In addition to that, playing through, it's actually like they say, you point and click and you shoot someone in the head, it's a headshot. So I do like that aspect of it. So I can kind of go cleaner mode on it, and some of them don't necessarily get hit, but you can tell it's not a dice roll, but I do call shenanigans on some of those attacks. Because I know I'm getting headshots, and it's like headshot with a shotgun, you're supposed to be out, but headshot with a pistol somehow seems greatly more accurate. I don't know how that plays out per se, but you know, it is what it is. I've already customized my character, kind of figured out what I wanted to do in the game, and I chose to be an outlaw, and I'm kind of liking playing thus far. It's kind of slow because I'm still having to walk everywhere. I haven't figured out how to use vehicles yet. That's something I do need to figure out, because it looks like it'll be quite helpful. Thus far, plenty of little mobs that you come across that you can kind of kill up, but they're not leveling me up at any amazing rate or anything thus far. So I found my way to the camp, and that's about as far as I am into it, which means I'm at the very beginning. So I'm on the game as Hired Hench, and when I do start playing this more frequently, which will be soon, I'm going to definitely be on with my headset for this one, because I'm one of those want to get stuff done, or if I've gotten the necessary crap done, I kind of want people to sort of have stuff to do so I don't get bored. Because once I get bored in the MMO, that's about when I stop playing. And then it takes somebody else telling me about something new and bringing me into something new to really bring me back to it. Because I don't necessarily come back to an MMO on my own. So, yeah, I do still play DC Universe. It's just that my timing has been horrible, because like right now, this month, next month, and the month after it are literally like some of the busiest months for education in South Carolina. So I haven't had much time. Been doing lots of driving all over the Carolina, just the one, and definitely seeing more of the Carolina than I knew was there per se, and definitely in the boonies, and also seeing a little bit of North Carolina and a little bit of Georgia too. So it's all good. It's all good. All in all though, it's not a bad gaming experience thus far. But as far as an MMO goes, I can say this is far better than Global Agenda. This isn't the best type of MMO I've played, but guns are always kind of funny in MMOs, honestly. So I'm feeling this one out, but I'm liking it. I'm probably gonna do some capture of me just playing through certain things, because right now it's still really easy mission and stuff, so I'm liking that. And I've definitely got some gameplay footage for you to definitely watch, so you see me play, and it actually plays like a third-person shooter. It's got some interesting balance issues, but that's also to be expected. So in a nutshell, that's it. I don't really have anything for post this week, because the next game I'm expecting to really be the big one is still Injustice, and that's basically all I've got for now, folks. So I'll see you guys later, hopefully soon. Definitely try and keep some things posted up for you, and also too, I'm gonna go hopefully see Evil Dead. So that's my plan. Later, folks.
Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack. Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated. I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy. The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With blur active, rush. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. Good work. You'll need to choose an eco power for me to integrate. Nice choice. Stealth is the best power for surprise and subtlety. I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
Oh no, we better help her.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, you can forget about finding any survivors.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do. Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
What did you do to
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying. No, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow Ark Hunter. I'm receiving several Von Bach Industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out. This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Ark Core. This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have?
Going to cover!
My DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. That's not...
We're clear!
This is a deceased Von Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone.
Moving up!
This is not Mr. Von Bach's body. This is a tragedy. I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Arc Hunter. Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
Cover me! Taking the shot!
I want to know why E-Rep's here. Let's find the man in charge.
Repeat, the New Freedom has gone down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's archives. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
It's none
here?
of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You, listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. All right then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.